Okay, it's gotten dark. It's 9:30 p.m. May the 28th, 2015, and I want to show you the true color of the moon, and that the whole thing is alive. And these things are very hot orb cluster nuclei that give the moon its glow. It's not a reflection of the sun that's causing the glow. It's clusters like that. That's a big one right there. They work on the same principle as stars. And these other orb clusters that aren't glowing, they're just there to make up the scenery and the hologram that the moon is supposed to look like. But those are big orbs. Okay, not rocks. You can see that the whole thing is in super fast motion. That's the moon. Whoa! That's the moon jumping around. Because the whole thing is alive. It's a big orb cluster. Okay, everywhere you look, you see life. Okay, so if you say there's no life in space, boy, then you'd be wrong. Because all of these things are very intelligent and very active, and these are all active orb cluster nuclei, one next to the other, creating the glow. And it's not a reflection of the sun or anything like that. This is a living organism. All of these clusters, whether they're glowing or not, are acting as one whole and giving us a false pretense and a false image that this is an object, an object made out of matter, when it's really an object that's alive. It's a subject, not an object, and it's an entity made out of many, many individual entities which can all act on their own, but when they come together like this in a large cluster, they act all as one. And they have a purpose. Their purpose is to make us believe that the moon is real and that it's a rock in space, and that would be a lie, because the whole thing is alive, made out of zillions and zillions of organisms of all sizes. Some are very large, okay, like those orbs right there, and these ones, ones. Okay, they're like hundreds of kilometers across in diameter, and those ones that aren't glowing, these are huge orbs. But every orb is a cluster, whether it's microscopic or submicroscopic or hundreds of kilometers. Some of them are even 1,000 kilometers in diameter. That's the moon jumping around. Okay. I'm not jerking the camera. Okay, those are huge orbs. And they're orb clusters as well. And I want to show you that the moon does not have another side. Okay, that's all there is to it. When you see a full moon, it's when it turns and the round side faces us. But in actuality, that side is the only round side. It's a half a sphere. The rest of the moon is not there. Okay, I'm going to show you that it's not there. I'm going to go right past it. Okay, there's nothing there. Watch. It's all just space, and the space is not a void. It's full of orbs and all kinds of other living organisms, but mostly orbs. Okay, so I went right past the moon that time, just to show you that the whole thing is a living organism, surrounded by living organisms, just like stars. The moon has its own supporting cluster all around it, which is huge. And I'm shooting this in super high definition of 18 pixel camera or whatever lens. Anyway, it's 18 something, whatever it's called. It's a great lens, and it shows true color, very clear video, and it can take pictures. Squeeze it harder. Maybe I didn't set it to take pictures, but it can take pictures. Anyway, it's not set to take pictures, but look at the size of that orb right there. See all the other ones all around it? Watch, they'll cover it up so I can't see it. So obviously they know I'm filming it. See them covering it up? Okay, that's how stars hide themselves and become dark. In the same manner. The surrounding cluster just covers it up, and all of a sudden it's gone. See that? They covered like 3/4 of it. There's another one right back here, but it's not as large. Okay, I'm using a super fast chip or SD card, so I should get good images, hopefully. And I have enough zoom power to be right on top of them. I'll get a clear view. You can see the whole thing is moving very fast too. And the parts that are glowing, like those, okay, they are nuclei of active clusters. Okay, there's lots of them on the moon. Wow, look. Wow. The whole thing's trying to move out of the way. Man. Whoa. I'm not doing anything to the camera. It's on a tripod. You see all that jumping around? It doesn't want me to show that. But these I'm talking about. You see them light up? See them light up? They don't want me to see anything. So, getting to the point, if you think Apollo landed on this, and people walk on this, well, you have a right to your opinion. I just can't see it being true because this whole thing is alive. And look, it's even trying to hide. Now the clouds are coming over. But anyway, the clouds are full of orbs anyway. Look. And that's what's in our atmosphere. So we're no better off than the moon. There's orbs all over. I took some video before when it was light out, just after sunset, and I'll show you the orbs right here on the ground. There's just as many. There's more actually on the Earth than there is on the moon. Let's see those clouds? It's all orbs. Our entire atmosphere is filled with them. That's what's in the clouds. And that's what's on the moon. Right behind it. But if you look at the clouds, that's our atmosphere, it's full of orbs. You can see the clouds going over two of those orb clusters. Now they're orb cluster nuclei because they're starting to glow. Well, they were orbs before. Those are large orbs because when they become a nucleus, They're one entity. They all act as one entity. And the entire moon is a cluster, therefore it's one living entity. And it's consisting of many, many other living entities that can all act individually on their own and all kinds of stuff like that. They don't need to be together, but when they cluster up, then they act as one. They're very organized, cooperative, and they're cluster organisms. They can't be alone. That's why there are orbs everywhere. Like when an orb leaves the moon and comes to Earth, there's plenty of orbs here. It's not alone. When it travels through space, it's not alone. Space is full of orbs. Watch. I have to go past the moon to show you. Okay, this is like far out in space. Really far out. Okay, it's not near the moon. Okay, you can see it no matter where I point. There's just tons of them. So space is really made out of these things that we call, some people call it a void, but it's really living organisms. Other people, call it dark matter and dark energy. Well, in a way that's true. It's dark, it's hard to see, and there is energy from all this activity, but what it really is living organisms that are multi-dimensional. They can travel easily from one dimension to another. They can travel faster than the speed of light because they can be in a state that is light, pure energy. They can travel long distances, and the way they travel is they teleport through each other.